guys, crazy hair, I don't care. I know it was either this or I waited another hour for the hair dryer and I just was not doing that. So I enjoyed my day off. Thank you for asking. But today is I'm a klutz Falling Friday and I am going to tell you this is a pretty good one actually. It's not how do I say this? It's not funny, but it is funny, and I did end up having to take a day off of work after this because it was that horrendous of a fall. But let me set this up for you. So where I used to work, I would take the bus home all the time. Wonderful, downtown one bus. Was home in 15 minutes. Much easier than taking accessible transit just because they don't know, you don't always know when they're going to pick you up and when you're going to get home, whereas I know when the bus comes, I know how long it takes me to get home, I know pretty much the time exactly within 5 minutes when I will be home at. So I got out of work, ran to the bus like everybody else, right? And where I live, they have, it's like a regular bus, but they don't have steps anymore. So if you need to use the ramp, you just ask the driver to lower the ramp, and instead of going up the one step, so if this is the curb, and then this is where the bus step would be, you would just either step up the one step, but if you can't do that, you just ask the bus driver to lower the ramp, and they will just lower the ramp out like this. So I did that. I got on the bus. I got to where I needed to go. I asked him to lower it again, and I'm using my walker. So if you've ever used a walker or a K-walker, you probably know what I mean when I say that I was as far back as I could be, but as far forward as I could be. And I asked him to please lower the ramp so I could get off, and he did, not quite realizing where my walker was. So when he lowered the ramp, part of my walker was on the ramp, so my walker is right here, and then the ramp is coming up, which means that my walker and I sort of went right backwards and then right to the left. And of course the entire bus sees this and, oh my god, are you okay? And in the moment, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever. And I get home and I could walk home, I was fine, I could get up, I was fine. But once I got home and I took my nap, because I take a nap after work, sorry, that is just me. It has always been me. I woke up and I started to realize my entire side was bruised internally. My arms and shoulders were just kind of not quite right, and so I ended up calling in sick to work because I was just in pain. The next day I woke up and I hadn't taken any anti-inflammatories or anything, because when I woke up the first time I was fine, and when I went to bed I thought I'd be fine, and I thought it was a scraped knee, no, it was a big issue. So I took a day off of work. I'm obviously fine now. I have been on the bus since then and it's been fine, but since then I've always been very careful as to where my wheels are and where the bus ramp is, so I don't end up falling backwards and embarrassing myself in front of like 50 people and a bus driver. And then them thinking they need to call an ambulance, which of course they didn't, and I was fine and all was good. But yeah, I won't be doing that again. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like or a comment, or even share this video if you like I'm a Klutz Falling Friday, and tell me about your falling stories. I like to know, because I like to feel like I am not the only klutz out there. Anyway guys, whatever you're doing today, keep pushing, and I will see you tomorrow.